Chase Learning, Lead the Way, a podcast for school leaders with author, speaker, and educator, Dr. Bill Ziegler.
Do you need to have a courageous conversation with a staff member? Without a doubt, one of the hardest things to do as a school leader is to have a courageous conversations with a staff member. I call a courageous conversation anytime you have to have that difficult conversation on maybe how they could improve or maybe something they did wrong or just an area that they need strengthened and developed. These are hard conversations to have as school leaders. They're certainly not easy, and I think many of us work to avoid them. But if we're really going to move our school forward for the betterment of our students, we need to have courageous conversations with our teachers and staff members. These conversations are needed to move our school forward and to strengthen the school culture and to raise the level of teaching in any school. Challenging the status quo, asking tough questions, and digging into unhealthy attitudes and behaviors for the betterment of students is an important skill for all school leaders. Here, I want to share with you today some key areas that I work on building courageous conversations. Here are some strategies that I use. First, do it now. Don't put it off. I can remember as a young school leader putting off that difficult conversation, hoping it would either go away or that maybe someone else would intervene on my behalf. I found that this only made it worse and more intimidating. Now, after years of school leadership, I work to have the courageous conversation sooner than later. Remain calm. Nothing can halt the progress made in a courageous conversation more than the school leader losing their temper, being sarcastic, or making snide remarks. Regardless of the topic or message, it's important to be professional, respectful, and representative of the behavior that you would like to see in your teachers. Just the facts, only the facts. It's important that school leaders stick to the facts. This can be a hard one, but it's important that you stick to the facts. Too often, we like to interject our own opinions, feelings, ideas, and emotions. But by doing this, we begin to cloud the true meaning of the conversation. By sticking to the facts, the conversation focuses on the behavior that needs to be changed and the action that needs to take place or the attitude that needs adjustment. Mission control. Never move away from the focus of doing what is best for students. When we compromise this mission of doing what's best for students to appease adults, we slowly chisel and chip away at the mission of serving every single student in your school. We need to focus on serving all students, no matter what. Let it go. As a young leader, when I would have these courageous conversations, it would stick to me for a long time after the conversation. I would drive home thinking about it. I'd be at the dinner table with my family thinking about it. And sometimes I'd even be falling asleep while thinking about that conversation. It is key that as school leaders, we need to let it go. Do not continue to think about that conversation much after the conversation takes place. Don't take it personally and really work to focus and keep it in school right in the moment. And stay close. Don't shy away from the person after the courageous conversation. Treat them as you would treat your best staff member. That's right. I want you to listen to this again. Treat the person you had the conversation with as your best staff member. Don't shy away from them. We always say leadership is about relationships. This is where the mantra becomes a reality. Set clear expectations, expect positive results, and let them know that you believe in them and that they can change their attitude, behavior, or action. Remember, these conversations aren't easy, but they are worth it to improve your school culture.
You've been listening to Dr. Bill Ziegler with Chase Learning. If you'd like information about Bill's book, Future Focused Leaders, go to chaselearning.org. That's chaselearning.org. This has been a presentation of Chase Learning. Lead the Way.